about the COVID. I'm looking for the specialist at each school. Could you elaborate on that and what that means to each site?
Well, I think that's an idea we're still forming as a COVID. Unfortunately, that probably is also named an assistant principal or a principal. So, because we don't necessarily have an additional staff person, so we would have to work with the site administration. But again,
we're talking about the health part of that.
Yeah.
Oh, are we talking about the medical technician?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So we are looking at assigning a medical technician to each site. Their job would be to monitor if, for instance, with the thermometers, when teachers come in, they're checking the temperature of students. Anyone who would have, according to state law, over 100 degrees would go to the office where we would work with the parents and offer up a telemed visit. If the doctor and the parent consented to that, then the doctor would be brought in. If a test was ordered, we would be able to test students and staff that had symptoms and be able to identify quickly whether a person had COVID. That is actually right now, this week we are offering those tests to all of our employees, and it's the same analyzer would be in each of our sites. We would have the opportunity. So you're going to have an additional medical tech who would be available to address medical conditions at each of the sites.
And is that, I feel like I've heard different things, but is that just for staff, or will students be able, through their parents' permission, be able to access that testing as well?
No, that's what's good about it. It's for both. It's for students, it's for staff, it's for anybody that identifies with symptoms. We want to be able to get them out of the classroom and identify, is it COVID? Maybe it's flu or strep, but we'll be able to get them out of the classroom. And then as you would always do in previous years, this tech would contact parents versus clerical staff, and they would work with a doctor to be able to set up a telemed visit. The parent wouldn't have to come in unless, of course, the child needed to be removed because of a fever. So that is for students and for staff. And they would work with insurance in that.
I think that's a wonderful service that we'll be able to provide our community, and quick assurance and access to testing if someone suspects that they might present with those symptoms. I think that was all the questions that I had for Mr. Decker specifically. Mr. Town,